Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Jollywood Collection from China Glaze for holiday 2020. These are available right now, so in the description box below I will link the China Glaze site, I will link their Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page where you can eventually see more of swatches of everything from this collection. There are 12 polishes in this collection, so let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Santa Monica Claus, and this is a bright Christmas red with a gold shimmer. So here's our first coat of Santa Monica Claus. This does cover pretty well here on this first coat, not quite a one coater for me, so I am going to go in for it too. Very smooth, easy to work with formula, and the gold shimmer that's in here is stunning. You are going to want top coat for longevity purposes, and it does dry dull, but nothing dries textured, and it's easy to remove, so there is 2 coats. Up next we have Yule Jewels, and this is an orangey red with a gold flash and holographic microflex. Here's our first coat of Yule Jewels. This one is very similar to the last polish that we looked at, just a little bit more on the orangey side, but same formula, same coverage, same beautiful gold shimmer. Again, you are going to want top coat to smooth this out or to give it some shine, and removal is easy, so there is 2 coats. Up next we have Famous Fir Sure, and this is a green metallic. Here's our first coat of Famous Fir Sure. This is pretty opaque on this first coat. I am doing 2 for full coverage though. You are going to want to be super careful of your brush strokes. Not all of these go away as it dries. If that really bothers you, you can sponge on your final coat, but I do think that's more of a pain than it's worth. This is going to dry glossy, and removal is going to be easy, so there's 2 coats. Next up we have Celebri-tree, and this is a emerald green tinted base, and it's got bar glitters in silver. Here's our first coat of Celebri-tree. This one is a jelly, so it is a little bit more sheer than what we've looked at so far, but these bar glitters steal my heart. Very smooth formula to work with, a very nice build up on coverage in 2 coats. Depending on your application, you might want 3, and removal if this one's difficult, so there's 2 coats. Next up we have Deck Them Alls, and this is a deeper cadet blue with silver glitter. Here's our first coat of Deck Them Alls. My bottle of this was a little bit thicker and a little bit difficult to work with, but I think it wasn't closed all the way, so it got some air in it. I should probably add thinner to this. You are going to want top coat. It does dry textured, and removal will take a little bit of scrubbing, so there is 2 coats. Up next we have Slay Your Line, and this is a kind of purpley silver metallic-y foil. Here's our first coat of Slay Your Line. This is super beautiful, nice and reflective on the nail. Pretty good coverage on this first coat, complete opacity in 2 for me. Again, depending on your application, you might want to go in for 3. This does dry decently glossy. A top coat will help with longevity, and removal's easy. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Silent Nightlife, and this is a lighter lilac-y purple metallic. Here's our first coat of Silent Nightlife. This one is another one of these kind of leaning towards a pearl polishes, so you do want to be mindful of your brush strokes on this one as well. I did get full opacity in 2 coats. A top coat again will help with keeping your manicure lasting, but nothing is difficult to remove, so there's 2 coats. Up next we have Valet The Sleigh, and this is a clear base full of tiny purple micro glitter. Here's our first coat of Valet The Sleigh. This one is 99% glitter, so it is going to be more on the textured side and more on the difficult to remove side. Definitely would recommend a peel off base coat for this one. You are also going to want top coat to hide the texture that this one creates, so there's 2 coats. Up next we have Screen Vixen, and this is a champagne base with a strong gold flash. Here's our first coat of Screen Vixen. This one is super beautiful, nice and shimmery on the nail. This shimmer kind of glows off this base color. Good coverage here on one coat, complete opacity in two. A top coat will help your manicure lasting and nothing is hard to remove. So there's 2 coats. Next up we have Melrose Fireplace, and this is a sandy base with silver micro glitter. Here is Melrose Fireplace. This one is a little bit more on the sheer side. I'm accidentally going in a little bit thicker than I wanted to. I would recommend going in for 3 thin coats on this one. You are going to want top coat to hide some of this texture from this glitter, and removal will take some scrubbing. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Tinsel Town, and this is a silver foil. Here's our first coat of Tinsel Town. This is so stunning for the Christmas season. I think this is a beautiful silver. I did get full opacity of this one in 2 and I was happy. Depending on, again, your application, you might want to go in for 3. A top coat will help your manicure last longer, and removal on this one is going to be a little bit messy but not scrubby. So there is 2 coats. And lastly for today we have Showbiz, and this is like a stormy gray foil. And here's our first coat of Snowbiz. This is much like Tinsel Town, but a little bit purplier. Very smooth formula to work with. Again, no issues whatsoever. Complete opacity for me in 2. You might want to go in for 3. I would recommend top coat still, just keep your manicure as long as possible, and removal's easy. So there's 2 coats. My favorite polish in this collection is Celebri-tree. I have this thing about bar glitters. I love them. They're tacky, they're bold, they're loud, they're gorgeous. And this one does really resemble a Christmas tree. It looks like tiny little pines. I think it's stunning. So Celebri-tree is my favorite. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.